Hey guys, today I'm going to be working on my Tiberian and trying to figure out what to do about either a switch, I'm not sure what it is, but my sunroof or moonroof or whatever you want to call it. Basically what it is it gets stuck halfway, almost like the switch doesn't work or whatnot. So let's see what's up with that. So what I'm talking about here is, take a look here. When I go tilt up, so let's tilt up. Okay, tilting up is fine, but let's say if I'm going back, see how it's getting stuck in between? And then when I try to bring it back, you see how it's stopping in between? That's not me doing anything. I'm just pressing the button all the way down. It stops by itself. So I'm gonna try and figure out what's up with that. See what we do with that. So first thing I'm gonna try to do is check out the switch. So we're gonna work on taking this off. I'm gonna check out the switch and I'll show you guys what I do with that. So first things first, just pop your sunglasses holder open, and there are two screws in there. One's right there, one's right there. Both are Phillips. Grab those, open those guys up, and then what we're gonna do is grab a flathead screwdriver and pop these lens caps off. Shove it in there and shove it in there, and they'll pop off. So I'll grab those four things and we'll get back to it. Alright, now with those two screws removed and with the caps over here taken off, what you can do next is grab the two black screws we've got in there, and we'll start. There's two clips here too at the front, and you kind of have to undo them. I'll show you how to do them, but get those screws out first and we'll do that. A little bit, like shove your hands in, pull a little bit down. You'll see that there's let me see if we can get this properly. There's a metal clip right there. What you want to do is push that in. So it's hard. You're gonna need two hands for this, but basically grab a flathead screwdriver and take a look at where they are. There's one on this side and same thing on the exact other side. Push those in and this entire thing will kind of just fall out. After that, you just obviously like twist it and pull it towards yourself, pull it out from this way, push it forward, that kind of thing, and take the, what's it called, the plug at the back out. So I'll show you guys that too, but let me grab the clips first. Alright, so I got those clips out, and basically what I said is like it's gonna hang, and I'll just pull it forward and kind of falls back out. There's two clips in the back, very simple to remove, like this, and it's gonna fall after I drop this one. So okay, yeah, I'll grab this with two hands so the entire thing doesn't fall, and we'll start diagnosing the actual switch itself. Alright, so now that you've gotten that out, what our next step is going to be is to actually open up the screw, or like the assembly for the switch. So there's one screw right there and there's one screw right there. We're going to open those two up, and then there's two clips. So there's one right there and there's one right there. What we're going to do is take this entire black piece off. So I'll get on that and we'll figure that out. Now with that black piece off, so this guy just came off pretty darn easy. We've got three screws right there. We're gonna take those off, and that goes for the sunroof tilt up, down, side, that kind of thing. And we'll pull the entire switch assembly off. So let's do that. Actually, why do you guys want to watch me do that? I'll do that and we'll get back. Alright, so the screws are done. We can pull this entire assembly thing out, and we can move this guy off to the side. Now that we've gotten this, what we can do now is we can actually take these caps off. Just take a look real easy at it. So the up down switch goes on the left and the other one goes to the right, with the top being this. So just take a look at this for reference. We're going to take these top covers off. So we're going to pop that off on one side, same thing on the inside there, same thing for the other switch there. So I'll do that and I'll get to you guys. Now in case when you're popping this off you had this little plastic piece come off and that little spring come out, here, let me show you. Basically, in case when you were actually doing the work, you took the cap off. Focus. You took the cap off, and instead of being very careful like you should have been, you had those two little pieces come out. So you had that spring, and you had why is there so much light? So you had that spring and the little white piece come out. The way that goes back in is essentially the spring goes into the little hole here. So the spring would go in first, and then the white piece would go on top of that. And basically then it goes straight down and moves up and down on that. So that's how that part works there. Next, with those two pieces off, what we're going to do is we're going to take these white caps off. Very easy to do, obviously. Just pull it off there on both sides, and that'll pop off. Once we're done that, we're going to be trying to take these black cap things off. And same idea, this is a little bit harder to do. It's clips all around. But grab those guys there, and we'll move on from there. Be careful of the black ones, though, because you're basically touching the actual connections. You don't want to screw them up too much. So let's do that first, and then let's check it out there. Now with that white piece off, you can see this is what it looks like. This center connection piece does come out, and the way it works is it actually connects into the middle of both those little connection pieces. I don't know what they're called, but yeah, you can take that off. Just don't lose it, and then you can put it back in when you need to. So put that off to the side, and start working on actually doing the black piece. Be careful not to break it off, because I don't know if if you break them off, you're not really fixing the problem, so to say. So let's do that, and we'll check what's next. So as you guys are doing this, I'm just gonna I've opened it up, so I'm gonna show you guys so that if you guys need some help when you're putting it back together. So take that off, and basically that's what it looks like. That there's some connections down there, and then we have some connections on the actual thing itself too. So what we're trying to do here is we're actually trying to clean this guy up. Just wipe it down with an eraser, or like grab the, those things, cotton ear things, clean that up a little bit, see how greasy it is. That's probably why it's not working so properly. So do the same thing on both of them, and I'm gonna put them back together, see if it works. Hopefully it should. Situation, I put it all back together. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna give it a quick shot. So I'm gonna tilt it, and it's tilting pretty good, no flaws there. And then let's slide it, see if it slides good. Yep, sliding no leg, perfectly fine. So that's good stuff there. We've got that fixed, and that's how you fix the sunroof on a Tiberian.